Hey crafty friends, today in this quick video I am going to show you how to put together this cute shaker happy Easter cake topper. So you can find this file along with other cake topper files in my Etsy shop at a Crafting Alley SVGs. You can also find some in the Silhouette Design store. So let's head on over to the craft table and get started. So you can see here I already have all my pieces cut out, and you can see I have my little vellum piece here. That's what's going to make it a shaker card. And then here I'm taking off my Happy Easter sentiment using my press and seal. That makes it easy. It kind of keeps your sentiment together, keeps it in shape, and you can glue it down really easily. So here I am grabbing my big and small pop dots, foam dots or foam tape, whatever you want to call it, and just placing it all around my little top layer of my bunny. Isn't he so cute? So then I'm just gonna put it down on top of that green layer, and of course you always want to use some foam tape whenever you can to give some dimension. Excuse my head, I was making sure I had it straight on there. And here I'm using my tiny pop dots again, and I'm gonna place it on top of the green layer, and then you'll see the little leaves peeking through under the pink flower. Next I am taking these little leaf layers, and it's too tiny for some pop dots, so just taking my Nuvo glue with the little extra fine tip that I love. Find a link to that on my website. I love that glue, especially with the extra fine tip that you can buy separately. And I just placed it down top of my lighter. It's like a marble green paper I got from Cut Cardstock. It's pretty cool paper. And placing my yellow flower on top of the pink, which gives you that little pink center of the flower. And here I am taking my blue marble flower and placing it on top of the yellow flower, which gives it that yellow center. Here we're gonna pop dot up my flowers and just kind of arrange them how I think it looks pretty. You can see me kind of looking at it there. See how I want to put it down. More pop dots. And never use too much foam tape and pop dots. It gives your stuff good dimension. Always makes it look nicer. So here you would just put the white on top like that if you didn't want it shaker. If you wanted a shaker, you want to take your acetate and put it down on the front. And again, if you don't want it to be a shaker, you don't have to worry about the acetate piece. But I just cut an extra piece. I took that white piece and doubled it up when I cut it out using my electronic cutting machine. Just copied that. So here are my little thin foam strips. I love these little things for little thin pieces like this. And I try to design this so that the outline of it would be thick enough for this thin foam tape. You can find a link to this as well on my website for this foam tape. So I'm just making sure I like the thickness, because you also can add another layer on top of that layer of foam tape. You want to make it even more space between the white egg portion and your acetate portion. And here I'm using some shaker bits I had, different colors. I think they matched perfectly with my colored cardstock that I use from cutcardstock.com. And I'm putting foam here to kind of so that you can always see the shaker bits. This is going to help the shaker bits not go underneath that green part where you'll never see shaker bits. So this just kind of helps it keep it in that area that you can see through. So that's why I put those there, to kind of block the shaker bits from going all the way to the bottom where you wouldn't see any of them. So you have to use, so I won't have to use as many little sequins and things in the inside. And I want to add some more because I have tons of shaker bits. I have all kind of things, sequins and beads, you can see here. I have them all different colors. So I added the pink, I added some green with my multicolored ones. Can't remember if I added blue. Let's see, I guess. I added some more pink. There you go. I added something else. I had these cute little pink flowers, and I remember I added those in there too. And you can never have too much shaker bits. Of course, you just don't want it to go higher than your foam area, and you want to leave enough space so that it can shake around. Then you just add your little white egg portion on top, and there you have your little shaker piece. And I love how it sounds when you shake it. Okay, next I am adding my liquid glue. Little bitty dots. You can see here how helpful using that press and seal is. And I didn't have to individually place. I forgot who I saw this from online somewhere. Might have been Jennifer McGuire. I'll give her props for that, but I think that's where I saw it. And here are my sticks that I'm going to super glue down onto the back of my shaker. And I just kind of let the glue dry a little bit, but not totally, because I didn't want the press and seal to glue onto my paper. I forgot where I got these circle foam dots from, but I'm adding those. They're nice and big, so you don't have to put as much. Again, you want to add as much dimension as possible. Makes it really cute, 3D looking. And here I am going to use the leftovers. I try not to waste as much as possible, as long as it's not too cumbersome to do. So I'm using my little leftover pieces to add to the back. So maybe some money. Use all your pieces like a little puzzle. So this was the kind of more difficult part. And this was some super sticky foam tape. I mean, it was sticking all on my scissors, all on my fingers. I had to clean my fingers afterwards. But it was fun. And it's gonna be worth it once you finish adding all of your pieces of foam to the back. It's gonna make it super cute and make it pop up some and give it that dimension, have it 3D looking. But you don't have to do all of this. This is just me being a little extra, I guess. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all do so too. Let me know if y'all use y'all extra little leftover pieces and bits and like a lot of foam tape like me. I just like dimension when I can, you know. It's not a card. You don't have to worry about how thick it is. You just place everything on there how you like it. Almost finished. And then you'll see me kind of just tearing all, you see all the sticky pieces on my fingers. I had to go clean my hands. I gotta grab my rubber eraser. and cleaning my fingers and cleaning my scissors, but these are my sticky scissors, so I didn't like these serrated edge stickers, scissors, so I use them as my sticky scissors. So pulling all the little pieces off, and we're gonna put it on one of the big white egg pieces. And we have two big white egg pieces because one of them is going to cover the back of our cake topper. You just want to center it here. There you have it. And I'm just kind of pushing down little foam tape pieces that I don't want to see. So here, looks my glue's been dripping out, and I don't know why it does that sometimes. If any of y'all know a trick of how to keep your glue from running, let me know, your hot glue. But otherwise, I like this gun because it's a cordless. So here I am just checking to see where I want to place my little cake sticks. Plastic, they're round, so you want to glue them down good. You kind of want to get them even and centered on your cake topper, and the length kind of even. And the glue is hot, so I wasn't touching it with my fingers, y'all. And here I'm grabbing my little, not little, but bigger circle dots, putting them down. And this is because you have that space where you have your cake sticks at. You're gonna need something to kind of take up that space between the two white pieces, because otherwise it's not gonna lay evenly when you try and glue the back onto it because of the thickness of the cake sticks, topper sticks, plastic sticks. So that's why I put the little foam bits everywhere. And then I like to put liquid glue on top of my foam bits. Sometimes it gives you time to shimmy your paper around and move things around and center it correctly. Instead of sticking so quickly, you have time. See, I'm kind of moving it around, making sure it's even. And there you have it. I love how it sounds when it shakes, how cute it is when you shake. I can't wait to use it.